Hi guys. Suspect Narthus, welcome to my sanctuary. My mom just like helped me with my hair, and she was just like wrapping it up, and as she was doing it, I'm like, wait, is she giving me the Layla right now? And she was. I was like, mommy, look, you just made me look like Princess Leia right now. And she was like, ¿Quién es eso? You know, she doesn't know who that is. She didn't say that, but that's her energy, right? She was like, ¿Quién es eso? Like, huh? Who? Like, she's like, oh, yeah. She don't know. Well, she don't know what I was talking about, but it was just funny. I was like, oh my god, wait, what's that? I'm gonna just make a video really fast because this I need to not care about how I look. You know what? This is like spirit now. I'm undergoing another like the next part of my transformation where I cannot spiritually perceive my physical body as I have been my whole life. Um, and I'm just too aware of it, like my mannerisms, to the point where I interrupt myself mid flow, where it's starting to interrupt my creativity. Clearing a lot now. I don't know what's going on. Like my nose only just started running, um, just now, after this long day of a perfectly good body. Yeah, I don't know. It's like clearing the chakras. Alright, so anyway, I don't know what this message is for. I just wanted to do a quick reading because of how silly I look, and I look like Princess Leia. So I was like, oh my god. I gotta make a video. Oh my god. So let's see, what's this message for? You know what? Probably a part of the next divine counterpart reading, so we're just gonna do it. Alright, we're just gonna do it like this, alright? Let's see, what do we have here? King of Swords as the overall energy. By the way, I'm not even I used to be, like, in the 4th grade. I used to be a big Swords fan. And then, no, because as a writer, I must go through the entire repertoire, if you will. Like, for some reason, when I undergo like chapters in my spiritual awakening, because it doesn't ever end, really, when I go through like several chapters of spiritual awakenings, every single time they're linked to like different fantasies. Okay, so like at this point I wanted to like I'm trying to kill something that I saw. But I was trying to say that, different fantasies, different stories. Like spirit uses different parables whenever it is most relevant for you. Where'd it go? Sorry, it was like a gnat that I think I got, but it was like underneath a heap of laundry that I just did. Is that it? Oh. Sorry, as I was saying, got completely distracted. Sorry, I got completely distracted. Oh my god. I would never approve of posting this video because of how I physically look. Are you kidding me? Look how I can look right now. It's not even done, like, no, it was done amazingly. Done by the mother herself. Like, look how, like, it's like threaded into there, like a snake. I was like, whoa, she got it, like, pretty knotted, where, like, I can't, like, see the messiness of it. Like, it almost looks like straight hair. Like, the way she did it. I could hear her doing it, too. I'm like, wow, it sounds like a bunch of threads just being tamed. I'm like, that was good for that. It was just, yeah. Anyway, I'm being sidetracked. You know what? Like, it's okay, because it's, like, around the divine feminines, I can, like, freely speak this way. I forgot. Like, my energy. I forget to turn it on sometimes. Like the light switch, I guess. And I'm like in my masculine. And I forget, like, that's not like my energy, my innate energy. Like, I forget to weave my energy, you know? Dance and flow. Wait. Must move less rigidly. Okay. Which is interesting, because, like, I'm used to, like, letting the hair make my flow, but, like, I gotta... This is what I mean. Like, something about, like, reading what I read in, like, Greek mythology. Like, it was, like, the dude who looked in his own reflection and died. I knew there was a deeper meaning to it immediately when I read it. I knew it didn't have to do with, like, Narcissus. I knew it didn't have to do specifically with just, like, superficial, like, especially, like, as a young kid, I was like a ugly duckling, you know, like, it was, yeah, no, like, I perceived it pretty specific in, like, the energy, identification. In the way I identified the energy and discovered it, yeah, in the way I identified it, it was like I could taste, like, the true meaning behind what that meant. The dying at seeing your own reflection. And it felt like your soul was trapped to the limitation of what you physically saw, essentially. The soul being trapped to what is physically and visually shown before you. Okay, and this has everything to do with the message here. Now we're getting deep into it. And I'm almost, for some reason, like, Odysseus is coming to mind now. Where, like, he had to close his eye. He had to, like, blind himself in order to see. I don't think it happened exactly that way. There's a lot of drama, obviously, with all the theatrics. But, yeah. There's that removing yourself from what you see before you, not allowing it to affect what is being said. I'm trying to take myself seriously. But I am. The message here is serious, and this is a part of the message, you know, like, not being physically affected by what is physically shown, okay? Not being physically affected, not being emotionally affected completely by what is shown. Take into consideration, but truly see with what is beyond the physical vision. You know, see with your mind's eye. Okay? Now we're gonna flip the cards and see what they are. Ooh. King of Pentacles and King of Swords. So this is the overall energy, right? So you have the King of Swords. And before we talk about the King of Pentacles, we want to wrap it up even further. With the not being able to see, and then we have Seven of Pentacles here, especially when this has some relevance.
I meant 8. My bad.
This has some relevance to Jesus. This is really hard. I'm like, I wanna put on a hat, but I can't care. You know what? For this reading, they're like, Spirit's like, you care way too damn much how you look, so you need to do a video like this And you need to be able to laugh at yourself sometimes. Not that this like I'm not laughing at the character themselves. Like one, this is not like I'm not doing it um perfectly circular. But two, it's it just looks freaking silly. um yeah, anyway. Just relax. Just relax. Okay, just relax. Enjoy it. It's a look. Oh my god. No, because I've never done a video like this before where I've never really given a fuck. I mean, I have, obviously. It's just the levels increase, and I just always surprise myself. Can this function? That would be grand. Thank you. Domino's 3. I just looked at the 3 dots. Anyway, I'm not gonna incorporate that into the message. Okay, yeah, these 2 cards had fallen as we were looking at. What was the bottom of the deck card specifically? The 2 of Swords. The music is pretty loud. The 2 of Swords. God knows if I'll post this video. If I post this video, the other videos will have made it. And this one will be meant to be posted. And you'd have gotten to the point of coalescence where the threads are literally interwoven. Like, literally seeing it, like, if anyone's watching House of Dragon right now, like, the threads embroidered into the furniture and the intro. Literally seeing it like that, like, everything's, at this point, a lot of things have come together. A lot of things have come together. And a lot of your actions require a level of delicacy that only you can handle.
This delicacy has something to do with the Eight of Pentacles that showed up earlier. The spider web that is all interconnected.
Those who have gotten this far in their path, only you can handle this part with your level of delicacy, is what I'm hearing. Interesting. Alright, and then we have the world card right here, right? So it's like a complete, there it is, like the complete threads interwoven going on. That's freaking beautiful. Literally the threads we were just talking about. Here they are. Immaculate. Isn't that grand? Oh my goodness, that looks so good. That looks so good. We're gonna flip the... Okay, we just flipped the 10 of Cups. Interesting. And we want to see what's next to it. No, don't, not yet. If you're gonna be that dramatic. Okay, and so they're referring to the 3 that we weren't gonna include in the reading. Behind the 3 of... Behind the world card is the 3 of Pentacles. So this is working with something that is tangible, in the making, but like, wow, it's that deja vu feeling that you get when you're in an essence of familiarity around others that you enjoy being around. And it's like, oh, I can get used to this. Like, it's like, when you're hanging out at the carnival with your favorite group of people, when you're playing video games with your favorite group of friends, but it's like a LAN party, so it's physical, you guys are all having snacks or whatever. Okay, and then or you're going shopping together with your favorite group of people, and you're not just talking about drama, but you're rejoicing all the good things on. You know, it's like just being around that very ancient sense of community that it's like you don't have to try, it's effortless, but it's that weird deja vu feeling connected to that, um, those examples. I don't know how else to pinpoint this energy, but this is how it's, um, presenting right now. It's this deja vu feeling that you get when, um, almost like the part of the reason why I say kindred, you know, like when you can recognize some that familiarity with an old soul or somebody you just met, and you're like, whoa, I don't know, like, and it's like you feel close, but it's not weird or anything. You're just like, wow, they're cool, and then you know you can move on with your day. But no matter what, every interaction's, you know, it's like a distance, like a sibling from another reality. You know, like very chill. Um, and then you know this progresses into like this like reflecting into all relationships in the life. So all those threads, it's like a domino effect. Wow, that synchronicity. It's like a domino effect of like one relationship from a past life returning, and then another, and then another, and then another, and then another, and another. There's a lot. I'm starting to recognize a pattern too throughout the years. There's like there were like a lot of past life relationships returning, and um, relationships you made in this life shedding. Alright, I'm gonna say that again. Relationships you made in this life shedding as you started the spiritual journey, um, and as you progressed and awakened further, um, you started to encounter more and more kindred spirits and more old souls, or just familiar souls from other lifetimes, and then you know ultimately it comes to grand union. So you know that divine union. And now we can look at this card. There you go. Three of Cups. That's beautiful. Ten of Cups paired with the Three of Cups. And they were like, no, not yet. And then after that message, now we can look at it. Three of Cups. Very beautiful. Joy, ecstasy, like party. Like I just said, like that kindred, but like the whole kindred family. You know? Like. And I'm not just talking about like anyone connecting with my messages. Like this is a message for you, whomever's brought to this message right here. If you've gone through the other ones and you've gone to this one, like you know deep within yourself what I'm talking about. Like this thing that has been happening over the past couple of years. If not, it's just starting out for you where you're starting to recognize like new people enter your life, and not just new people, but people from your past reawakening. So you're like re-meeting them as their new selves as well, but ultimately like shedding the old relationships completely that didn't work out and moving forward completely without looking back. And this is like what it starts to look like a complete, like you needed that, and it's making way for this, like this beautiful gift, seed of life. Alright, now we want to play with the fairies. I like this because I feel like I'm cosplaying right now, you know, like I don't cosplay. But like now I feel like I'm really getting into it. You know? I don't even know the character like that. Sorry, where was I? I had to deal with an earthly matter. Oh yeah, these series of cards came out as somebody knocked on the door. It was mummy. What's to do with just something she was trying to help me out with. Love her. Anyway, all done. We're all good now. Get back to the message. Where were we? I should have like looked back on the video, but I just kind of wanted to tether back into the energy streamline. Yes. What with the... Oh, I see you. I see you looking at me, Emperor. He's like peering behind the Three of Pentacles, I think. Let's see, Three of Pentacles. I see you. Hold on. Yeah, going back to the message, yeah, like, you know, it's like finding the soul family and more. You know, like that West Side Story situation that was going on? Yeah, okay. This is starting to make a lot more sense. Okay, so like, so this is basically gonna be part 2, I guess. So if you saw part 1, yeah, disregard the hairstyle. My mom was doing like helping me out with my hair, some hair treatment. And,
Blah blah blah. My bad. I just ended up
taming
joining everything into one video
thread.
anyway.
Sorry, she was leaving to go to her boyfriend's. Love that for her. Let's see. Let me see, where was I? Oh yeah, shedding the old relationships completely, right? And then what it means, like coming into these new relationships, and then into the whatchamacallit? Brain, stop it. Don't feel me now. into the kindred realm, like the past life relationships, essentially, that just like, whoa, I've known you from somewhere before. Okay. Somebody, okay, so like, oh wait, hold on. Okay, we're good. Oh, we got some. Awesome, my brother just like knocked, gave me some tater tots. Oh my god! All right, awesome. I love it. The energy's just flowing. You know, like the energy's just constantly going and flowing. And like in the past, like I would get too in my head, like just like I need to do my eyebrows. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I will do it now. Now that I'm saying this, because my hair is like all over the place, I'm like, wait, low key, like I could do them a little. Just a little bit, you know, just a little bit. It's fine. They look fine as is, though. I might leave them. Who knows? Who cares? Who cares? I did... Sorry, the cards look crazy. I did this... I was like, ooh. No, yeah, I kept doing this, kept the look, so that... Because Spirit was like, you just need to stop caring about how you look. And here I am, talking about, I need to do that. Shut up. Anyway, let's go... We're gonna go over into the Fairy Tarot. The Fairy Tarot. On top of... With the Fairy Oracle. Okay, so now we're going into how you're gonna meet your divine counterpart. Okay, how you're gonna meet your... Ooh, the card fell. If you haven't already, like, this is gonna go into how you guys met or will meet, okay? If you don't mind, let me just, you know... Oh. You know, oh, hair hot. Kind of feels like a burger. The aftertaste of a... Hold on. I know. I'm not that gross, okay? I have a tissue here. I'm gonna... My greasy hands all over this. You're like, oh, Nephthus. You Nephthusian, what are you doing? Don't get it twisted. I'm not Venusian. I'm Nephthusian. Okay. A peaceful goddess. And a love goddess. But, anyway. Like, sir, you've got balls. Alright. listen here. Talk about how you utilize your energy. Okay. Anyway. Hey. Back to the reading. You know, we got a little silly Billy over here and there. Anyway, we got a little sidetracked because the knock. But anyway, we're gonna go into how you meet your person, or how it all comes together. Oh, this is a really powerful reading. Pretty sure the song is called 4 AM by Grimes. Wow. The Sun card came out. How you meet your person. So this is doing something you both really enjoy doing. So you guys are meeting each other, doing something you really enjoy. Like, it's like a chance reading, but not really. That looks way better because this side is just way better. I need to I need to do this. This is way better. I need to do this. This is way better. Anyway, yeah. So you guys meet each other, and I just felt this. Whew, it's the beginning of the journey. This is literally okay. We have the story here. The fairies came through. The Fool at the bottom of the deck, and the Sun. So this is very clearly. We got the cards. Palinopsia Illusoria. That's the name of the song. I don't like the lighting. It's gonna work. That one doesn't want to work. Maybe it doesn't have to. Right. Interesting. There we go. I don't want gray. Sorry, I know, sorry guys. You might get annoyed. Sometimes I get annoyed sometimes with like how slow I can do shit sometimes, but like I just like to take my time. I'm thorough, okay? And if I feel something's off, I need to fix the thread. Alright? Anyway. Just it is connection's off. Connection is off. Golly willikers. Do I have another controller in here? My god. Yeah. Thank you. Out with the old, in with the new. Thank you. Alright. You see, don't stop until you get it right, alright? Don't stop just because it gets a little difficult, alright? So, whatever this thing is that you guys both enjoy doing. Nice. Whatever this thing is that you guys both enjoy doing. So this is how you meet, right? You have the Sun. And it's very apparent. Sorry, that's a little tilting. It's very apparent. I need one. And I'm sorry, you guys. Stuff that should be done prior to the reading. Alright. Okay, much better. Okay, so this Sun card. This is... Stop. Slow down. So this is how you guys meet, alright? Like, you're both doing something you both really like. No matter how it pans out. Okay, I like it. Okay, so like, reflecting the energy of the space I'm in right now and then melding with the reading itself. It's like, look at how his hand is over her heart chakra. He's like really, like, I'm seeing him like just talking nonstop, knowing what to say, and then here's her like calming down, like just serene, already calm, but it's just the energies are melding well with one another. I'm seeing it like a very beautiful coalescence, alright? And then, wow, okay, now these fairy cards are coming. Alright, so, and this happens like, when like both end up doing something that they normally, okay, so this is not something that you wouldn't normally do. It's but it is at the same time. I don't mean to be paradoxical about it. This is something like, say if you're an artist, it's not like you wouldn't. It's not unlike an artist to go to a painting, something painting related, right? However, because you might be more of a homebody or more like not, or just somebody who's just more private, you just do something more out in the open that just brings you out of the shell. Um, at the same time, doing something that you really like, right? But like, it's like listening to some like an advice. Someone says, "Oh, you should do this," and like, you normally don't listen to like advice, but it kind of like resonates with something that you actually want to do. So you're like, "All right, let me do it anyway." And then, whoa, something happens where I'm hearing I should have been doing this all along, right? And then we have the he of the fiery sword. So this is the divine masculine being present now. So it's almost like, I guess, the divine masculine. This is weird because I normally don't like read for, like, I've read for divine masculine energy before. I'm mostly divine feminine, but like reading through their perspective, um, I don't do it so coherently all the time. But I'm hearing it very coherent right now. Like like, well, I'm starting to. Let's just see where the message goes. Let me not get ahead of myself. All right. Anyway, this is like when he takes eye of what he desires, right? Literally, like, look at how his position. He's like, I spotted something right there. He's like, okay, and he of the fiery sword, and just that masculine, divine, um, just divine frequency, right? And then death card. So after this happened, okay, so something happened. Something happened. Wow, I see. Something happened when something happened or happens when the feminine enters the divine masculine's reality. There's like this uh, love that they've never felt before, which is that's really that's really heartwarming. But this love that they've never felt before with the death card and the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. Like, it takes a moment of processing. Like, this probably has to do with like a waiting period that I talk about um, in a reading in one of the other parts, because there's gonna be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and probably this is gonna be like the final series, I guess. Crazy how we create the stories. Like, it makes sense though, because I'm a writer. When I get a taste of the story, I must finish it. So I tend to like channel like one to like just the time is all over the place, but this feels very near and distant, but here. Near, distant, but here. Near and distant, but here. Okay? Alright, sorry, I got song. I got my Gen Z song came out, alright? Hold on, let me. Oh, I'm a little hungry. I'm a little hungry. Sorry, hold on. I can taste the burger, man. Sorry, I can't talk. So, how's the weather? Sorry, I'm not gonna like continue reading with the food in my mouth. But anyway, so something happened when a divine caught eye of the divine. When the divine caught eye of the. Speak correctly. So something occurred when the divine masculine took sight of the divine feminine, and it like put them to a halt. Something died, like like the part of themselves that they've been waiting to kill off. What I heard, that was very immediate, and it was like when the light shone on the darkness, and the ash disintegrated into the sea. That's how I heard it. Alright, and then behind the full card, we're gonna pull. We're just gonna take the full card. Above. 1, 2, 3. And this is where the Divine Feminine is at the time where the Divine Masculine catches sight of them. It's like she's in the midst of a war, in the midst of a battle. She's like literally trying to survive here, survive her own demons essentially. 9 of Swords, but she is operating very well. Like you can like look how badass she is. Like she's here with herself and her owl. You know, she's killing it. She's doing the thing. She's surviving, and she's only got one more obstacle left. She's at 9, so she just needs to get to the 10. After that, boom, she's gonna get to that next level. And this Divine Masculine energy is very aware of this, and is like just very enamored by their passion. And this typically occurs, I don't know why, but like just the masculine energy is more physically aware of the Divine Feminine energy, just because it's like, you know, one sets the foundation and one they're both setting foundations, but it's more like one is that utter space of security and the other is that utter space of emotional security. It's like physical security and emotional security. So the one dealing with the waters a lot more, the emotions is just lost. You know, it's just, you know, it's just Pisces. It's just dreaming. It's just, you know, not aware half the time. So this is almost like 9 times out of 10 why like the masculine energy is, you know, looking at Sleeping Beauty. She's sleeping. Oh, as the bells ring. Sorry, I gotta take these dishes down. It sounds crazy because like I'm like I go like this and I just got like this. It's just one can of soda and a plate. All right, because I know it sounds crazy. I know you're on the other end of the camera, what you're envisioning. All right, anybody? I'm annoying. Get back to the message. Anyway, so the Divine Masculine takes sight. It's just impressed almost by like the scars that the feminine has survived, and like there's this heart to heart that occurs. 2 of Cups. Don't know when, but whenever it does occur, it's like about it's like a heart to heart, like a soul heart to heart. The one where no words are exchanged, but everything is said. It's like in Avatar, like they have their tails, and the thing in the back that really like when you connect it, you really just know everything that they're thinking and feeling. There's a lot. It's like everything. Like you get the whole picture, the whole story. Not a lot of words are necessary in this connection. The words that are spoken once this connection begins is just glitter, you know. It's just firewood to the campfire. And I'm seeing that with this energy here, like the love that is birthed through this connection because of both energies working on themselves up until this point of their realities. Okay, you have the King of Swords here, and then the King of Pentacles. Okay, so that was starting off this message as being silly, like, you know, not being too aware for me, like, of the physical appearance. So let me just focus on the message itself, and that has been helping. But this is where, like, this helps clarify which is which here. Yes, they're like two masculine energies here, you know, with the king and king. But if one were to be more divine feminine, I would have to choose the swords, just because it tends to be more, even though I'm pretty sure that's actually incorrect, because, like, earth is feminine and, like, air is masculine. But just in this regard, actually, yeah, that's where it gets paradoxical. I take it back. It's this it's this weird pairing, you two. Okay, this connection here is this weird pairing that shouldn't look, that shouldn't be together, right? It shouldn't really work out, but it does. Alright? So naturally, it's like, because this is a divine counterpart rereading, I would expect to, like, have a queen and a king here, right? But I do have two. I only have two. The only two major arcanas I have here. We'll have another one is the world card, but the only other two are the king. And I do see a feminine and masculine energy present, but this could be one person also. However, for some reason, it feels like the both of you, like, this is the both of you. You both have these energies, but you both operate with them differently. And, like, it's like you go back and forth. I'm hearing you go back and forth, where one is really good with one is really good with earthly matters, and one is really good with emotional matters. And then it's a dance, obviously, as all things are. However, for some reason, like, you guys are just presenting as something about this needs to be targeted and pinpointed. So I'm gonna grab another deck. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is that this energy. Oh, it's the way you guys work. It's the way you guys use your mind. It's your competitiveness. Oh. I'm so glad we didn't give up on that message. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, it's the way you guys operate the earthly matters and your emotional matters. But it just has to do with, like, the physical. Like, one does things a lot more mystically, and one does things a lot more, like, traditionally. And then we have the Knight of Cups. And this, like, I'm hearing it, like, it turns like, it turns you guys on, whomever I'm reading for, like, it turns the party, you know, like, respectfully, like, keep it PG-13 over here, but it keeps it exciting. It keeps the relationship very spicy, okay? With the Knight of Cups, like, the romance does not die. Like, it just keeps evolving. Like, it's endless. But we want to see what that last card is. Queen of Arrows. Okay, and then it came out with the full card. Okay, yeah, there you are there. Okay, so like this is the same person, the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. It's like that, the same like divine feminine over here. All right, like same like yeah like flipping back and forth between being like very like basically masculine about it and then going back into the proper energy. Um, like this is when you're like too competitive, and then this is when you're like you're in the right headspace, not the right one, but in your usual one, I guess. But it's the way you go back and forth. All right, there's no consistency. It's just there's only just the way that you do it. All right. So yeah, okay. Finally, let's see what else we can get on like how this grand union occurs. The divine counterparts meet. Big on the like when you least expect it. Big on the like yeah, 7 of Arrows, 7 of Cups. Yeah, like the universe is gonna like whiff and weave like just like when you think you're gonna like um get your when you think you know how everything's gonna work out, you know, universe is gonna be like, ooh, miss me with that, ooh, ooh. You know, it's gonna be very, it's gonna be very like no matter what, it wants your victory, right? 6 of Wands, right? But then the 7 of Swords, bottom of the deck, and then the 7 of Cups, the gonna constantly um be tantalizing. Like it's near, but um the more you get too excited about it and lose track of your reasons for being on Earth in the first place. Like you can't fall too deep in the rabbit hole. Right? No matter how much you like something, you cannot suffocate it. Right? Just a quick message there. Alright, and then we're gonna actually pull a Nordic card. No way, because I was thinking about you. Sorry, my goddess just coming up. Oh my god, abundance. Yeah, hospitality, abundance, currents. Is this not like just such a full circle reading? Nefthus. Hi, peace and counsel. Okay, just like I love it. Peace and counsel. Nefthus. My goodness. Okay, sorry, I can't get too lost. All right, so this is being chill. Just being chill about what you love. All right, not being too, not letting yourself get too Scorpio about it. All right, I have a Lilith in Scorpio, so and in Sidereal, my moon's in Lilith. My moon's in Scorpio, so I just understand how intense that energy loves. So, yeah. So this is about being chill about how much you may like something. Like say if you've been a diehard, so say okay, so like I love Digimon to death, and if someone suddenly new I meet start talking about it, I know now not to just be like, oh my god, I love it too, because you do that immediately too often, and people take advantage. Sometimes, like you're giving too much of yourself too early, type of thing. Um, however, uh, however, there's another new level to wanting to like share your love when you just don't care about how it's perceived or received, and you give it whenever in a very chill manner. You know, like if you really like something, you really like it. It's that simple. You know, that's how you go. It's the way you it's the way you rock. It's the way you flow. Alright, it's the way the divine feminine flows and the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Alright, you guys are mirroring each other. Alright, so this is why it's coming together. Alright, so but we have hospitality, abundance, currents at the bottom of the deck. Alright, a gear. Ooh, just one more. I get goosebumps every time I read with this deck. Like my magic just like gets super activated. All stuff like Norse related. That's why I go at it very slow. Because my dreams get really intense and stuff. Like I start dreaming of like titans and stuff. Like that shit's scary. Like so like like if I'm being honest. So I take a step back sometimes. But like yeah, like I learned to be able to handle it by just going with the flow and knowing that I'm utterly protected and I wouldn't be able to experience what I'm experiencing if I couldn't. But anyway, claiming new ground. So yeah, you're gonna be in like completely new territory. Like this is gonna, completely. You've never really had a love like this before, especially a grand love like this. This is a very powerful reading, very powerful reading, clearly. And then yeah, Ran. Really funny how the song, you're gonna hear him say, what does that say? Ran. Like this reading is reading itself at this point, but whatever. Claiming new ground, run. You're running with new territory now. Like this is a completely new reality. Alright? Completely new world. Like it's just like it's gonna be a beautiful life now, and it's that simple. That's okay. You're allowed to have that. You're allowed to experience joy and happiness, and it doesn't mean you aren't gonna experience turbulence along the way. It just means now you have this undying faith of your love, and that's what Nephthys stands for. She is the goddess of love and peace.
And prosperity.
I'm gonna end it off with the Monology card. Okay, clearly the reading's done. But yeah, we're just gonna end it with the Monology. But yeah, I still can't get over how Nephthys beautifully came out like that. Wow, you should see it. Let me see if I can get it. I'm not gonna move my chair, but like the cards right here. Oh my god, you can't see it. Can you see it? Like the cards are right here. They fell before. Yeah, like that was before they were about to fall. So these are I didn't even realize they were there, but we're gonna. Sorry, the video got cut off. So the message is over. All right, it's okay, but yeah, for some reason, like my iPad just kept running out of memory. It was annoying, whatever. But I digress. It was about prosperity lies ahead, and confidence is your key to success. So essentially, how to wrap that whole message up is just relax and sit with that knowing prosperity lies ahead. At this point, it's definite. So all you need to do is trust for it to unfold and be confident in that energy. Do not shackle or box anybody to be something or someone that they're not, or force someone to be in a situation that they shouldn't be in. Let love come to you easily and peacefully as you are confidently in your energy. Okay, so with all that being said, travel safely through the night, the mind into the light, the divine, and I bid you farewell. And look at that beautiful golden like sunlight energy. It's like you can see it, right? It's like it looks way better in person. Can I zoom in with it? No. But oh my god. The rain just stopped. There was a massive thunderstorm that was going on the whole time, and now my god.
It's like a beautiful golden ray of light. So that's a little lovely synchronicity. So travel safely through the night. Mind into the light, the divine, and I bid you farewell. Oh, didn't press the recording button. Awkward, my bad.